Hey, I'm Jeff. This is East Texas ADV. Today's video, Rekluse clutch problems and how to address them. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to inspect the EXP auto clutch plate to make sure it's not worn out, as well as what to look for when you're inspecting clutch fibers and what they call the steels, to make sure they're not warped or they're not worn out as well. I will post a link in the description below on the next step of fine-tuning the EXP auto clutch, the disc itself. And to do that, you just need to replace some simple springs, and that'll go a long way in helping solve a lot of problems as well. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get it laid down. We're going to get her opened up, and we're going to go over some things to look for. If you haven't had a chance, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for future notifications, and if you want to drop a comment or drop me a line, here's our email address right here at the top of the screen. We have decals again. If you'd like one, hey, just send me your contact info, and we'll get you one of those East Texas ADV decals out in the mail. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great evening.
First thing you're going to want to do is lay your bike on its side, find something that's suitable to support it. This will enable you to open up the clutch case without draining the oil. Next thing you're going to want to do is remove the brake return spring, as well as an 8mm socket to remove the clutch side cover. Be careful of this gasket at the bottom side of this, you don't want to damage it. You're going to use the 8mm Allen head socket to remove the spring bolts here. I use an extension on it again to get a better grip, so you can go ahead and remove them all easier, because once they're broke loose, they are very easy to remove. Now be careful when removing this. The pressure plate and the push rod are on the back side. You do not want to lose that. Measuring the EXP disc, 445 is about what it is new. And you're going to measure this area right here. The minimum thickness is about a 4/16 with a micrometer. I'm not really good with this thing, but as you can see, I can get the basic idea. If it's under a 4/16, you're gonna need to replace it, as the friction pads are too thin to do their job. Next thing you're gonna want to do is remove the friction discs and the steels. Pay attention on the order that they go on, because you will be reinstalling them in the exact opposite order. Pay attention to any burnt smell, any discoloration while you're taking it apart. Look for anything that might be out of the ordinary. When inspecting the clutch fiber plates, you're going to want to look and make sure that there's plenty of abrasive material. You're going to check for any kind of a smell from burning or anything like that. Also on the EXP clutches, you notice these shark fins. They need to be facing counterclockwise to be lined up right in order to work correctly. Now, if you notice right here, they're going the opposite direction of the rotation of the motor. Go ahead and make sure your flywheel and push rod are properly sealed down. Go ahead and install your fibers and your steels in the exact order that you took them apart. Make sure that everything is the correct direction, as these are directional. Next, you're going to reinstall your EXP auto disc. You're going to want to go ahead and start your 8mm Allen heads, same way you took them off. I kind of use an X pattern. You're going to go ahead and torque these down to 9 foot-pounds each. That's not a lot. You shouldn't have to bind the hub down to tighten them down to 9 foot-pounds. Reinstall the clutch cover. Make sure not to damage that gasket again. And you're going to go ahead and check your manual for the proper torque specs to tighten this thing down. And don't forget to reinstall that brake return spring, or you may run into some issues down the road. So as far as the inspection of the clutch internals, that's about it. Check out the description below for the video link showing on how to adjust the EXP pressure plate's idle engagement settings.
Alright, I just want to say thank you again for taking the time and watching the video. Hopefully that helped you out a little bit. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section. Get out there, get some writing in. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that bell, and we'll see you later.